Hi, so the reason you're getting this video is because you decided to host a Norwex party with me, and I want to say thank you. I also wanted to just talk to you a little bit about the tried and true tips and tricks for a successful Facebook party that I have found. Before we get into that, I do want to talk to you a little bit about the business opportunity of Norwex. If you have ever thought about becoming a Norwex consultant, even if it was just for that 35% discount, I really want you to take some time the next few days to just think about joining now. The reason I think now is the best time for you to join is because there's 3 different ways you can earn your Norwex products for free. The first is through that 35% discount and 35% commission. So during this party, if you decide to become a Norwex consultant, every dollar made in your party will go back to you. The 35% of every dollar made will go back to you. That's your commission. The second way you're going to earn free Norwex products is through your starter kit. If you sell $1,000 in your first 30 days or $2,000 in your first 60 days, Norwex gives you your starter kit for free. If you don't, it costs $200. But if you do, it just costs the shipping, which is $9.99. In that starter kit, it's going to have everything you need to start as a consultant. It's also going to have a free mop. It's going to have the entire Safe Haven 5 package, which includes like the EnviroCloth, the window cloth, the dusting mitt, the laundry soap, as well as the cleaning paste. And then it's going to have that rubber brush to clean that mop. So again, if you sell $1,000 in your first 30 days or $2,000 in your first 60 days, you would earn that for free, which is super easy to do during a party. And then the third way you're earning free Norwex products is through those host rewards by just being a host of the party. So take some time, ask some questions, think about whether or not you want to be a consultant through Norwex to earn additional free products. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. No questions asked. I just wanted to throw that out there so that you do have that in the forefront of your mind in case that is something you were thinking about. Now, let's get into the tips and tricks for a successful Facebook party. I want you to be able to earn as many free Norwex products as possible. So I have 6 tips for you to follow. The first is think about your guest list. When I hosted my first Norwex party, I invited about 20 people. I think it is very important to talk to each of the people you're inviting, tell them a little bit about why you're hosting a party, and just let them know that they're getting an invite. Sometimes Facebook doesn't always put the invite into their newsfeed or into their notifications bar, so they won't see the invite. So just make sure you let them know that you are inviting them. If you don't know who to invite, I do have 3 groups of people who I think are really important to think about. The first group is going to be moms. That can be moms of pets, moms of kids, moms of anything. Moms are a huge group, and that's because Norwex products are non-toxic. The chemicals that they're probably using in their home right now are very toxic, and when they find out about the Norwex products, they might be very interested in keeping their home or making their home healthy. So moms are a huge group of people who are important to invite, and that's moms, grandmas, aunts, cousins, anybody who is a mom of anything. Invite them. The second group of people I would think about inviting are people who are environmentally friendly. So that's people who use reusable bags, who use anything that's environmentally friendly. I think that this is a great big group of people to invite as well because Norwex products are environmentally friendly. They're non-toxic, they're environmentally friendly, they are awesome. So environmentally friendly people who you know are another big group of people to invite. And the third group of people I would think about is people who are on a budget. Buying Norwex products is going to save you money in the long run. Norwex claims that their cloths and products last up to 6 to 8 years if you're taking care of them properly and stuff. which is a long time to have cloths. I have never had a cleaning product in my house for over even a year. Constantly buying window cleaner, constantly buying floor cleaner, constantly buying disinfecting wipes, and that money adds up. Now that I've started on Norwex, we have saved so much money not buying cleaning products, which is huge for people who are on a budget like we are. So people who are on a budget are another really big group of people to think about inviting. Like I said, I invited about 20 people, which was perfect. You can invite more, you can invite less. Posting a comment on Facebook saying that you're having a party might get you some people who you didn't even think about inviting, who do know what Norwex is or who is interested in Norwex. I can help you. I have a template of something you can post online if you want, or something that you can just post to all your friends individually if you would like as well. The second tip that I have for you is to be engaged in your party. What I mean by that is I want you to comment on every single post I make. I know that sounds a little crazy, but the reason I say that is because Facebook has some very interesting, weird algorithms. So if I am posting in the party, just because your friends are invited to the party doesn't mean they're going to see that in their newsfeed, because I'm not their friend. But you are. So if you are posting on my posts, it's more likely that those posts are going to pop up in their newsfeed and they're going to see them and they're going to become interested in them. And once they start looking at them more, then they're going to start popping up in their newsfeed more often. So commenting on those posts is really important for those Facebook algorithms. The third thing I want you to do is be excited. Be excited about the products. If you're excited about the products, they're going to be excited about the products. If you're commenting on every post, they're going to see your excitement and they're going to get excited and they're going to want the products as well. The fourth comment I have is post in the party. Post a welcome. That's the first thing I'm going to ask you to post. Post a welcome to your friends and family. When you post a welcome, just say, thanks for coming to my party. You can say why you decided to host a party, what interests you about Norwex. If you have any favorite Norwex products, maybe mention those. You can ask questions in the party, which is another one of my tips, but we'll get to that in a minute. The other thing you can post in the party is before and after pictures. Some examples of before and after pictures I love to see and think are really awesome is like cleaning your windows or mirrors. So if you don't have dirty windows because you clean them all the time, just take some butter or some grease or something, olive oil works well, and just muck up your windows or your mirrors, just kind of simulate dirty fingerprints, whatever. And if you have the EnviroCloth and window cloth, just use those to wipe it up, take a before and after picture and show how well that works and how easy it is to use. You can also do your stovetop if you have like a Sperry sponge or EnviroCloth with the cleaning paste. You can show how well that works on there. And another one I always like to see is a nightly routine. So if you have the body cloths or if you have the exfoliating mitt, makeup remover cloth, if you have any of those, put a lot of makeup on and just show how before and after you can wipe that off clean with no face cleaner or makeup remover gels or creams or anything like that. You can just use those cloths. So those are some before and afters that I always love to see. If you don't have any pictures or if you don't have any products yet, that's okay. You can reach out to me. I have tons of before and after pictures, so I'd be more than happy to share those with you. The fifth tip that I have is to ask questions. Even if you already know the question or the answer, ask a question anyway. Chances are people are not going to want to ask questions because they're nervous or scared or whatever. They don't know who I am. So they don't want to ask questions. But if you ask questions, they're probably thinking the same thing. So just ask the questions, I'll answer them, and they can see those questions and answers as well. The final tip that I have for you is to say thank you to every single guest. I think that this is super important because I just think it's always nice to get a thank you. I personally, for your party, I will post a thank you for every single person in the party who buys something for you or from you. I will post a thank you comment, and that way you know who was purchased from your party and you can thank them as well. I don't care if you comment on the post that I create, if you send them a private message, whatever. I just think it's important for you to say thank you to them so that they know that you appreciate them being at your party. So those are the tried and true tips and tricks for a successful Facebook party that I have. I also want to let you know, please ask questions anytime throughout the party, whether it's privately to me or in the group, like we talked about as one of the tips. Ask your questions because I'm happy to help you throughout the way. I want you to earn as many free products as you can. So let's have a successful party and let's have fun.